Hey Gerald, I've got a little demonstration video here that I wanted to share with you of the engine exhaust, the LED engine exhaust circuit that you had requested that I build for you. I want to show you what it looks like and show you how it's working. I've got a one little surprise for you that I think you'll be happy with. This is the control board. Now, this board is a little bit bigger than I anticipated it would be. It's bigger than the board that I use for the LED guns by quite a bit. But the reason for that is that these 8mm LEDs pull much more current than the 5mm LEDs do. And for that reason, we have to buffer the output using these transistors. We can't drive the LEDs directly from that chip or those chips. There's actually two chips there, you'll see. We can't drive them straight through from the chips because the chips just can't handle that kind of current. So it was necessary then for me to use buffering transistors. These are the wires and the disconnects that you requested, and here are the 12 LEDs. Now I've just got them bunched up here all in a bunch, and you can of course separate them out when you install them on your plane. But let me tell you what I did when I was programming this circuit. I just used the LED guns, LED cannon programming that I already had, and I found that the simulated bursts that I have programmed into the guns just didn't work for the engine exhaust. I had random pauses and random bursts of different lengths that were programmed in, and it occurred to me that you don't want the engine exhaust, the flashes from the engine exhaust cutting off. So I went in and I changed that, and I got rid of all those pauses and things. And then it occurred to me that in a normal situation, the exhaust flashes would change with the RPMs of the engine. So what I've done is I have mapped this program to the signal coming in from your receiver, so that if you want to put this on a servo Y with the throttle channel, you can connect it like that, or if you prefer, you can plug it into a separate channel and mix it with the throttle channel. But what it will allow you to do is what will happen is the LEDs, the flashing of the LEDs will ramp up and down as the throttle channel goes up and down. So what I've done is I've programmed it so that as long as the channel is all the way low, and I'm using my servo tester here to provide the signal, as long as the channel is all the way low, the lights are off. So if your prop isn't turning, your lights will be off. But then as you advance the channel just a little bit, you start getting the flashes. I'm going to turn this around so you can get a better look at that. You start getting the exhaust flashes, and as we increase the throttle channel, you'll see that the speed of the flashes increases until that's the wide open throttle setting. So that's wide open, and that is idle. And I think that's going to provide a whole lot more realistic looking output for what you're trying to do here. That's the idle position, and there's wide open throttle. So I'm going to upload this video to YouTube and send you the link so you can have a look at it. And it's all ready to ship. I'll include the LED holders that we talked about. The holders themselves require a 10mm hole, and then there's a rim around them, a little brim around them that I think will increase the total diameter to about 12mm. So hopefully that'll be big enough to fill up the hole you have in those exhaust stacks on your plane. But I'll get this uploaded and send you the link, and then you let me know what you think about it. Thanks, Gerald.